Welcome back. It's that time of the afternoon where you get to ask Dr. Bentley your vet questions. And we've posted the phone number earlier in the show, and a couple of you have chimed in. I do want to say first and foremost, first of all, happy Monday.
Oh, thank you.
Good to see you. He saved my life. I had to board my dogs with you. I had no options. Didn't even know that you had boarding as an option.
That's true. We do. We have two facilities. The one that we like the best for the big dogs is the Loop Veterinary Hospital, because we have some big runs for them. The other ones, the little beaties and kittens and stuff like that, we have the regular boarding facilities over at the other at Bel Air.
Just another great option that you offer. Yeah, my dogs gave me a high five, so I know they're in good hands. Okay, so here's what Samuel wanted to know, though, Dr. Bentley. Here's his question. My dog has swelling of the outer portion of the ear. Should I be concerned, and what are some treatment options?
It depends on what's causing it. The most common thing, and probably what you're dealing with, is what is known as a hematoma. That is where the dog has been flapping its head back and forth, the ears flapping back and forth on the top of the head, and they break a blood vessel inside the ear. And the cartilage in the ear, which is what the piece of, the outside ear flap is made mainly of cartilage, doesn't allow the blood to clot very well. So you end up, it pools the blood in the ear, and it sort of swells up like a balloon and separates the skin away from the underlying tissue. And it rarely causes any long-term problems. It's mainly a cosmetic defect. Every now and then, those will not resolve on their own. If it's getting bigger or spreading, a lot of times you end up having to go and have it drained and have the skin reattached to the cartilage with sutures. So we do that fairly frequently, but most of the time those will resolve on their own. They always, no matter how you fix them, they will always be left with a thickened ear.
For the people who like to have their dogs hang their heads out the window, do they need to stop doing that?
That's probably not a good idea.
Okay, hey, I asked the question for the people.
That's right.
Thank you, Samuel, for your question. Here's our next question from Jackie. At what temperature should I bring my pets inside? Ooh, great question.
That's a good question, and it's really variable. It depends on what sort of housing they have. If they have a good, a dog house that's out of the wind, it's above the ground, so they're not conducting heat into the cold ground. They have some insulated bedding, even if it's just straw or hay or something like that in there, they can curl up in and keep the air from moving around their bodies. They can actually withstand comfortably fairly low temperatures, around freezing and so forth. Anything lower than that, you need to bring them in.
But not for a long period of time.
Not for a long period of time. I wouldn't leave them out there overnight if it's 30 degrees or anything.
All right, Dr. Bentley, thank you as always. And here's his phone number and address if you need boarding or if you need a new vet. Great at both. Thank you very much. Stay with us. Up next, we have a look at all of our stories we're working on today with our assignment manager, Tom Russo. Next.